All right, a few announcements. First thing, high school camp to Hume Lake. It's booked now. We've closed it, so that's a good thing. We got the students signed up. Now we need to get to the second half of this, and that's to raise enough funds to go to camp. So it costs a lot of money with vehicles, and fuel has gone up quite a bit. So we're going to have a fundraiser next week, and probably several after that as well. So if you guys didn't see the board back there, my leaders, Jake and Nikki Porter, did an awesome job creating a board back there. Right now you see the little the van that's at the bottom. It's stuck in Riverside right now and out of gas. So we need to get it all the way up to Hume Lake. So as we progress, we'll kind of show you guys where we're at. So again, next week we'll be starting some more fundraiser stuff. So yeah, so support the kids. Love's Path Couples Hike. So May 25th at 8:30 a.m. If you've never been to Santa Rosa Plateau, married couples, this is a time to fellowship with other married couples. It's a cool hike. Hopefully the weather sustains here. It keeps going rain, shine, rain, shine. That's really weird for California. It should always be shine, right? But I'm sure it'll be a great day, so sign up. You guys can sign up at 412murrieta.com, and it's only $4, and that's just for the parking. And you'll pay when you get there. You just pay for the parking in the parking lot there. So when you register online, you don't need to pay for anything. We like food, you guys know that. There's a fellowship potluck next Sunday after second service. There's a sign-up sheet right as you go out to sign up to bring something, so we kind of know who's going to bring what. But please come fellowship. You guys meet and greet everyone that's next to you, but that's as far as it goes. So if you want to know a little bit more about the people sitting next to you, show up at the potluck tomorrow and get to know people, fellowship, and that's how we get to this church to grow and be a family. So show up and bring something. Bring something good, preferably. Hope for Times Prophecy Conference. So June 28th through June 30th at the Hyatt Regency in Indian Wells. I believe it's like $80 for 3 days. You can go and hear some awesome speakers, Tom Hughes, Jack Hibbs, Jan Markell, and many others. But get signed up at 412murrieta.com if you guys want to sign up for that and attend that. I believe there's still seats available for that. Unlike this next announcement for Sex Parent Information Night. So it's completely booked. So that's awesome. I think there's at least 1,000 people going to this. So yes. However, two things. There is a waiting list. If you are still interested, you can sign up for that. But also, we need children's ministry people to watch the children for the parents that are going to be going there. We're still in very need of help for that. So if you guys think you could do that, if you want to, maybe you've been wanting to help with children's ministry. This is at Reliance Church in Temecula. So maybe it's a foot in the door, and then you can speak to Tiffany or myself or Pastor Tim, and we'll get you guys hooked up, and then maybe afterwards you come and serve here too. So it'll be perfect. It'll just blend right in. It'll be like you're always doing it. So sign up. We could really use the help, though. So if you guys are interested in that, come see us for that. And then, so I wanted to share something with you guys recently. So I do the youth up the high school and junior high, and I know we talk a lot about, what the state's doing, the different things that they're doing to our children, and trying to get them to lean their way and not God's way. But there is some good news with all this. We have some awesome children in our ministry up in youth, and one of them in particular is Presley Torres. I have a picture of her up there. There she is. If you guys have seen her walking around. She's a senior. She's graduating this year. But it was so awesome she had shared with me, and I wanted to share with all of you guys, and I have a little excerpt of her speech. She's doing a speech at her school, or a paper, and she has to speak in front of her class. Well, there were only 2 students in that class that chose to speak on something that was, number 1, controversial, and number 2, that was God's way. She was one of them, and she spoke about abortion. And it was so awesome that she was able to share with me. She shared me her paper. And I was able to speak to you guys about that today. I wanted to share an excerpt of it, but I wanted to let you know that how awesome our kids are. Sometimes I think, and I teach them on Wednesdays and Sundays, I'm thinking, are they listening? Are they even listening to what I'm saying here? And it's just so awesome to actually know they are. And she has an awesome parents that support her, and obviously she couldn't do it without them either. But this is a little excerpt of what it says. This was my favorite part. It said, a common argument is that it is the mother's right to abort because it's her body, her life, and her choice. However, no one ever said it wasn't. The mother had a choice. That choice was to use protection or not to use protection, and that's where her choice ended. She is no longer making a choice for herself, but for another human being. This is no longer an argument on women's rights, but rather on human rights. We need to fight for the rights that are not being given to unborn children. We have been taught from a young age that with our actions come consequences, and our choices create responsibilities. We cannot strip an innocent child from the rights to just avoid consequences. Amen, right? That was her. That was from her paper. So it's so awesome. I wanted to share that with you guys and let you know it's not all bad stuff. The children are listening. Our children are listening. Keep doing the fight. Mothers, keep doing what you're doing. And with that.